I recently bought these vacuum sealable bags to help store 3D printer filament and help prevent it absorbing moisture. The bags I bought from Amazon Basics for about £7, including the hand pump. Doing this by hand sounded like a lot of work, so I bought this cheap electric vacuum from AliExpress, which cost about £6. And I also have the hand pump which came with the bags to compare it to. The electric vacuum has a battery in it and you charge it over USB. And I 3D printed a nozzle that allows you to screw it onto the valve. The hand pump is really large in comparison, but it has that screw fitting, allowing you to screw it to the valve. If we just compare that quickly to a standard tin of soup, you can see how large these things are. So what we'll do is compare the electric vacuum to the hand pump. We'll seal up the bag, screw the electric vacuum pump to the valve, then we turn it on and wait. So it chugged away, and 3 minutes later it really didn't seem like it was doing anything. And then 5 minutes later, still really didn't seem like it was pulling any air out. And then the unit cut out. I guess it's a safety feature to stop it overloading. And it did make me wonder whether I got a faulty unit. But testing it on my hand, it really did have some suction power, so I didn't really know what was going on here. If we take a look at the pump, there's only this little hole where the air comes through, which I think is part of the problem. The hand pump has these holes on it, which are a lot larger and there's more of them, allowing it to evacuate air in greater volume. So I suspected there was a small leak in the screw fitting that I'd made. So I sealed it up with blue tack around the edges and then tested it again. This time the air did come out, but I think because of the small hole, it took around 1 minute 25 seconds to pull all the air out from the bag. I went back to the original attachment that came with the pump, and that has a rubberized seal around the edge here. I gave that a try. You have to press down really firmly to get a good seal. But this did work, and it took around 1.5 minutes to pull all the air out. It just wasn't very comfortable pushing it down with that amount of effort for 1.5 minutes. So switching over to the hand pump, it really wasn't a lot of effort. I really expected it to take a lot more to pull the air out, and it took just over 10 seconds. So the electric pump from AliExpress I do not recommend in the slightest. You may have more luck with another brand. However, the hand pump does a great job. Came free with the bags, and I guess the only problem with it is the amount of space it takes up. I hope this was useful. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. See you next time.